Today we're taking a look at The Truth of the Old Cathedral, a quest and dungeon mod set in a hidden valley, lost to time and shrouded in mystery. This mod focuses on both puzzle solving and combat, with some inspiration being drawn from the Soulsborne games. The mod comes with a recommended level of 30 to 40, as well as having at least 200 HP, and going in well stocked with potions, torches, and lockpicks. If you need some help, you can find a wayward knight who visits the cathedral on both Loretus and Sundas. To get started, find the Pilgrim's Pass, located just to the east of North Brittleshin Pass. I don't know why, I just immediately thought I was gonna go through the door and just kinda exit out into the valley, so maybe our dungeon experience, like maybe everything's just gonna get started in here now, alright. I don't think this is gonna be a horror mod, I'm just waiting for something to jump out at me because I think the author's last mod was a little bit more horror-esque. Maybe they are gonna try and scare me with this one. Oh, hello.
Never should have come here.
Alright, well... I assume you're related. Like, I'm gonna make the assumption that you do have some connection to this. And, yeah, there we go. The cathedral perimeter. Oh, are you also a grave robber? I'm gonna say yes. Actually, I don't even know, because you don't have a name right now. Okay, yep. Also a grave robber, and man, they're just going down real fast. I'm getting a little bit of, like, a Souls vibe from this. Like, something about the way that this graveyard of sorts is laid out, just the way that it looks reminds me ever so slightly of... Oh god, oh hello there. Reminds me a little of Elden Ring in a way. Werewolf Pell, Potion of Blood, Bone Meal, alright. Oh, here we go, Hunter's Crossbow. Fires faster than a standard crossbow, alright, just immediately finding some new stuff. And the Hunter's Sword, especially effective against beast, vampires, and undead. Well, I have a feeling that's gonna be slightly useful then, yeah. Like, I know I gotta go into the cathedral, but I'm just checking all these side areas first. You know, we went into the graveyard. I'm gonna check out this little cathedral over there. There's something back, kind of, you know, once again around the perimeters. Maybe I can go into this cave. I just want to see. I just want to be a little thorough. Okay, and this also goes into the perimeter. Oh, hello, Talos. Yeah, I guess I'll just pray there real fast. This is gonna be an exit point from another dungeon then. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit of a way out then, it looks like. I'm just gonna save in the cathedral itself for last, because I'm already finding stuff, I'm already finding loot, so yeah, I'm just gonna keep looking around. I'm just gonna keep going around the grounds until, you know, I feel like I have everything that I can find. Hello? It's just, it's super silent in here. It's dead silent in here, and that makes me a little nervous right now. There are some skill books though, so in case you do, like, need to raise certain skills, if in case you haven't read certain skill books yet, this might actually be a good place to go. Because it'll help you level at least a little. I didn't think anything was gonna happen when I sat down, but just a nice little touch of like, ooh, just light the fire, yeah. We've got some sort of path going up this way. I'm ignoring the cathedral. It's right there. It's waiting for me, and I'm like, that seems too obvious. Why would I go in there immediately when I can just do everything else first? Yeah, that graveyard down there is even bigger than the one I went to, so who knows, maybe I'll find, like, the old hunter's armor or something down there. Just another shrine, Shrine of Arcade, alright. Are there multiple entrances to this? No, I don't think... Oh, it's... Okay, alright. I thought it was gonna be, like, an interior. Like, I thought the cathedral was going to be, like, an interior cell. So when I saw that say just door, I thought it wasn't going to go anywhere. I thought it was going to be just kind of like, I don't know, a broken door. Anybody here? Anybody home? Okay, so I can't do everything outside a cathedral yet because that requires a key. What about this over here? Lord Arcade watches over the souls of the departed. Only he can open the way to the kingdom of the dead. Now, when you say that, is that literally just going to be a thing of if I pray at the Shrine of Arcade, that'll open that up? No, I guess it doesn't really matter which door I go through on the cathedral, but I'm just going to go through the front door. Like, I know it's open. Like, I know I can just kind of waltz right in, but still. I feel like the front door is the right door. Perimeter again, and who, pray tell, are you? Ooh, light the fire, and Alfred the Wayfarer.
What do you need?
Okay, I know that this really isn't a voiced mod, but you can just hire him if you need help.
Mm-hmm.
So, kind of, you know, once again, going through my, reminds me of Elden Ring, reminds me of Dark Souls. He's kind of just your summons. He's the guy you bring with you if you're getting your ass kicked. I was going to try and push that button. I was hoping that would be a button. Undercroft, Novice, and Undercroft, Novice. Let me check the perimeter first. Hold on. Yeah, that just leads back outside. I just want to see where these two passages lead. Oh, we got a note. Bellringer's Journal. God, don't tell me there's more bells than I gotta ring. I get ambushed on the roof by gargoyles? Please, no. I'm getting my flashbacks already. Everything has been rather peaceful lately, despite the war, though I am very much glad that Walter is still with us here at the cathedral. It makes us all feel safer. You never know when one of them justiciars might pass by. Bishop Branley even had us move the old Talos shrine to the nearby cave, just in case. With that being said, there really aren't many travelers these days. Maybe an occasional pilgrim or a weary traveler seeking one of Gustav's concoctions, but there is almost no one. This bodes ill. We are short on funds as is, and the cathedral can sure use the repairs, especially the roof. I spoke to Bishop Bellamy about it. He seems restless, like he's barely hearing what I'm saying. Claims he's unable to sleep because of the nightmares that have been plaguing his dreams as of recent. He apologized for seeming rude and then quietly departed to his quarters. Poor man. I think he really ought to pay a visit to Gustav and ask him to mix something up to help him sleep. Maybe I'll go down later and ask in his stead. Though, at the moment, I'll be busy. Bishop Bradley has given me a task. However, I find the task to be quite peculiar. Bradley has asked me to go down and clean the old library. This confuses me. As far as I know, the cathedral is the only building within the vicinity, and we had no library. I mentioned this to Branley and he looked at me like I was mad. Of course we have a library, he said, and that it had always been there. I was still confused, and he was convinced that he was joking, until he led me outside. To my absolute shock, there it was, an old building standing across the cathedral. Could I have really forgotten? A stranger arrived today. I didn't like the looks of him. Quiet fellow, wearing a pointy hat, a mask covering the lower half of his face, armed and all around dangerous look. I was standing near the bridge when I caught him approaching the cathedral, meaning that he couldn't have arrived via the tunnel. Where he came from, I haven't the faintest clue. He simply stood in the middle of the cathedral, his head gazing towards the sky, looking at seemingly nothing. When Bishop Branley tried to approach him and ask what he was doing, he simply turned and looked at him in silence. Disturbed by this, Bradley and I went on to quickly call Walter, and yet, by the time that we had returned, the stranger was gone. I do not like the look of this one bit. No one must know. Yeah, date is smudged and all the pages have been torn out. Well, it seems like he was a little mad because he didn't even know that they had a library. He forgot that they had a library. Well, in that case, let's head down into the Undercroft. this is kind of where I'm expecting to get jump scared, murdered, all sorts of things in that sense. And let me go ahead and just hotkey the sword and the crossbow that I got. Oop, hold on. Oop. Wait, what's going on? Why can't I walk through the door? Oh, yeah, there's something blocking the door, and there's holes all throughout this dungeon. Like, you see this, right? I'm just gonna have to TCL literally just through this doorway right here. Are you telling me that no one tested that at all? Yeah, what the hell's going on? Like, how many models are missing from this? Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Why have you done this to us, Lord Akatosh? Yeah, nothing ominous about that at all, right? I'm still waiting to get axe murdered down here. Bradley, Bellamy, Tiamir, Gustav, and Walter. Those are the residents of the old cathedral. Waiting for that to be a little bit of like a puzzle there. So, this actually stumped me a bit. This isn't caused by the mod, or rather, the mod isn't the reason why these meshes here are missing. Because I was talking to a friend, they tried it out, and it was there for them. I then decided to install the mod on a completely vanilla install, and the models were there. Like, the meshes were there. There was no door blocking this, so I really don't know what would be causing that issue. Like, what I have on this mod list that would be conflicting with this, because I really don't have much. Like, as far as mods that change models and textures, I have SMIM, which I can't imagine SMIM is causing that, because SMIM is really just for, like, not even for big architectural pieces either. I have Skyland, but Skyland is just for textures, and this isn't a missing texture issue, this is just the model being gone. I seem to be the only person with this issue, and once again, I cannot for the life of me understand what mod I have that would be causing that issue. So if you've ever seen anything like this before, let me know, because I'm super confused by this. And I'm really hoping it's just isolated to this one cell in particular. I'm really hoping I don't run into this anywhere else.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Yeah, you're coming with me.
Lead the way.
It's just the thing of, I'm just gonna take him now. He's only here on Loredas and Sundas, and I'd rather just grab him and dismiss him if I don't need him, but just the fact that they put him here makes me think that maybe I'll want a little bit of backup. So here's the thing, I had the right idea of coming up to the Shriner Arcade to try and open up the, not church, but whatever the crypt is. What I didn't notice, though, was the pull chain on the back of the statue. I do like my idea of, oh, praying to Arcade opens the way, but, I mean, I guess that would make much more sense.
Still here.
Yeah, and he just has kind of like the basic dialogue options as well.
Let's get going then.
I agree. Let's head on in. Now, here's gonna be the real moment of truth. If the models are all loading properly in here versus, you know, in the Undercroft, where for whatever reason they weren't. Shrine of Akatosh. I was waiting to maybe be able to read these. I can't, but I can sit. Well, that's nice. There you go. It's time to level up and everything. The Watchers reside within the crypt and punish those who defy the rest of the long dead. The Watchers reside within crypt and punish, okay, those who defy the rest of the long dead. So don't loot the dead.
Don't like the looks of this.
No, Alfred, I don't either. That's, that looks like you. Prove your faith to be granted entry. Pray at the shrines of the divines who guide the souls of the dead. Leave an offering, or leave each an offering, and your devotion shall be recognized. Guide the souls of the dead, so in that case, it's like, alright, let's go find RK. To the great Talos, Shora, and Lorcan, whose design allowed the souls to inhabit the world. Whoop. You're just setting off all the traps right now, aren't you? So there's gonna be a few different shrines in here. Shrine to Talos. And I know the tablet is saying, yeah, allow the souls to inhabit the world. But no, I'm looking, once again, I'm thinking at least that I should be looking for a shrine to Archay. To Lord Archay, who shepherds the souls of the dead. See, there it is. That's what I was looking for. God, you are just... I'm glad you're not dying. I'm glad you haven't died yet. Well, I know I need to leave an offering. I just don't know what the offering is going to be. I don't know this is gonna work, but what if I just leave something on each of the shrines? Maybe it doesn't have to be something specific. Maybe it can just be any item at all, since they're just pressure plates. Maybe as long as they're all depressed, they'll open up. The weird thing is that it just has Lady Mara's tablet just here in Archay's as well, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. Either way, just put that there. We're gonna pray, and that should just leave the Shrine of Talos then. And once again, just there's a shrine, or there's a tablet about Mara in everyone else's room, like in Talos's, in Arcay's, so it's like, man, Lady Mara getting all the love right now. Yep, okay, that's all it was. All you had to do was pray to them and then leave something on each of the pressure plates. Didn't have to be anything in particular. Alfred, no. Alfred, just literally take 2 steps back.
Still here.
Oh, wait. There's a switch in here. Never mind. Oh, man, alright. Wait a second. Oh, Tim, you're the bell ringer, because I found Bellringer's journal, and he was the one name that was listed as a resident but didn't have a room. Divines, please save our souls. The burden of knowing is too much. I have taken the key to the mausoleum with me. Let it be lost and forgotten in this dark place. Alongside me, no one must know. Well, I'd like to know. Well, now I have the key, and I'm pretty sure this is where it leads, given that it's the only locked door that I know about right now. Yep. There we go. There it is. Oh! You have a bug in a very uncomfortable place. Can I... Oh, those aren't bugs. Those are eyes. Never mind. Oh no, touched the eyes of insight? Oh god, where am I going? Oh, no, I thought I was gonna teleport away. I thought I was gonna go into a spirit realm.
Over here.
Oh, oh, what is that? Oh, where did you come from? Well, I mean, I did touch the creepy eyes, so that's probably what it was. That's absolutely what caused this. Alfred, where are you? Alfred, where are you going? Where have you forsaken me? Okay, he's still standing alongside me. That's good. Am I just gonna have, like, terrible nightmares now? Because I touched Bellamy's eyes, and he's the one, I'm pretty sure, who... Well, one,
That takes care
he
of that.
carved his eyes out. 2, I'm pretty sure he's the one who had, like, the bloody dagger in his room. I heard something. Okay, yep, and there we go. Oh, there's a hooded figure and a portal. Okay, well, I'm glad that I actually heard something. I'm glad that I heard whatever the hooded figure was. Oh, it looked like he had a dragon mask. I wanted to see that. I wanted to take that for myself. I'm glad that you followed me to nowhere. I'm glad that you joined me in my descent into madness now that I'm touching people's eyes. Hunter's crossbow and steel bolts, well, thank you. Reject the gift of beasthood and aim for its heart. So this is just gonna be Bloodborne, right? Like, that's, kind of what I'm getting right now. Also, I see exactly what they're doing. Reject the beasthood. Aim for its heart. There you go. See, that one I could figure out. That one was easy enough for me. Order of the Silver Ring, and had a feeling that was going to say it as well. Just wanted to check. Yep, and this is now... You know, it's not the same as the library that I went to. Oh. Hello, I'll be with you in a second. Oh, I didn't mean to take the firearm. I wanted to read about the secret passage. Pendant of the Silver Ring Order and... Secret passage. Stand at the center of the cathedral and aim for the mouth of the dragon. Straightforward enough. Makes sense to me. Oh, Scythe of the Hunt. I thought you were gonna be a person. I thought maybe you were alive, but no. You are the only one left. Do not fail us, Cromwell. Descend into the tunnels below the cathedral and seek the firstborn of Akatosh. I mean, I don't think Alduin's down there. Now stand at the center of the cathedral and aim for the dragon's mouth. The funny thing is that of the riddles, of the puzzles that I've seen, that might have been the most kind of like obvious. Not that any of them were super obscure or super hard, but that was literally just like, hey, literally just do this. I'm like, oh, okay. Alright, well, I like the mask over his face, which granted it is just the jagged crown, but that looks pretty good. That's a cool little touch. Catacombs. Okay, well, you know. I thought this was gonna be like a riddle. I thought it was gonna be some sort of like information more so than just, hey, catacombs. Which, are you guys alive? No, you are not. You might be. Yes, because I could tell, like, from the animation, from the way that they were laying there, that they... Whoop. I was worried that I was gonna hit Alfred. I'm not gonna sneak. I'm just gonna fight through. Oh, and what are you? The Lantern Bearer? Oh, I like his staff. Can I have that, please? Please, 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 no. Oh, man. They're just trying to make me jealous. Like, they've got these cool things, and I just want them, but they're just saying, like, nah, you can't have it. Nah, that's not for you. Nope, and... I was gonna say, that seemed pretty straightforward. Just pull the lever right there. But I'm wondering what this says. Oh, lower catacombs. Once again, like, I'm just expecting there to be a little bit like a lore or a puzzle or something. And I need a key. Like the fire. Oh, see, I immediately, my eye was just drawn to the big door, but we got these other passages over here. That's where I'm gonna find the key. Just down one of these. God, where's this goddamn key? Oh, the body bagger! I love that he's got a... Well, he's got a body bag. I gotta say, some of the enemies they added for this are pretty cool. The lantern bearers, the body bagger. Like, that stuff's really fun. That stuff feels really unique. Time is but a concept, and death just a doorway. The remains of the old ones are the key for breaking these feeble shackles, and for attaining the true sight. Oh god, oh, he moved a little bit. The failure of flesh just moved a smidgen. Not sure I really like that. Can I... Damn it, I was gonna take one of those. I was hoping that I could. I wanted to, and... We're locked in. Alfred, did you do that by any chance? He did not. And there we go. Okay, I just have to wait for a little bit, and then he spawned in. Okay, and they're all rising from their grave. Okie dokes. Well, the smaller ones are weak at least, so that's kind of nice. Oh god. Oh, that's a lot of you. Oh, hold on, hold on.
Us, Roda!
Fortunately, yeah, the lesser ones are weak, and if I just focus on the main one, I think that's all I need to do. That should despawn the rest. No, no, no. This is why I brought my stronger gear. This is why I wanted it. There it is. The Ashen Battle Axe, the Ash Pit Key. Oh, thank you. I'll be taking those. And who are you? Daniel's bow. Bashing places a rune on a nearby surface. The rune explodes for 50 points of fire damage when enemies come near. Hunting attire. Pendant of the Silver Ring Order. All weapons do 10% more damage. I'll equip that, because I took one from the library, but I hadn't used it. Alright, there we go, and now the way is clear. However, I don't know that this is the key that I need. Like, I don't know for sure that this is the key that'll open up the lower catacombs. Yeah, because there's a whole other section over here that I haven't gone to yet. So maybe this is where I need to go in order to find another key? Oh, well, okay, wait a second. Is it gonna be right here? Because if it is, then I'll take it back. Hit the drum if you wish to bargain. I don't know that I want to bargain. A scurrying figure emerges from the nearby opening. Oh no. Ugh.
Need something?
Oh, of course it's Bellathor's voice.
The finest weapons and armor.
Ooh, broomstick, a fiery explosion for 100 points of damage in a 15-foot radius. Which actually, that's reminding me that I hadn't looked at some of the stuff that I got. Like, I hadn't checked out the firearm, which I had gotten from the library. Okay, yeah. It's essentially, you know, firearm, it's a gun. Well, this is good then. This is a way to get some of the new gear in case you missed it or need some extra, more potions if you need them, which I will buy just a few. Poisons, I do appreciate this. I'm glad that they kind of like left all this stuff for us.
Alright then.
Alright, I'll leave you be, Lloyd. Well, I think I might be in the right place now.
Wow.
Oop, oop. And here we go. I do really like... Oh, Gustav! I do really like that they made it so that he has a couple lines for some of these stages. It makes me glad that I joined him. It's all vanilla lines, but even still just him going, wow, look at that. I don't know. It's a nice little touch. It definitely adds something to this for me. Listen, Gustav went down easily. I just have to deal with all of his summons now. Like, all of his experiments now. Oh, wait, no. He didn't go down easily. He just transformed. He had a second phase. You know, that makes sense. Come on, Alfred. I brought you with me so that you could kill people for me. Almost there? Oh, never mind. Alright. Well, Alfred, I guess I'm keeping you around just for your personality, then. And there it is, the Lantern Bearer's Staff, the lower catacombs key. That's what I wanted. That's what I needed. Alright. So that's gonna open this door, and now I can go back to that main chamber and finally get into the lower catacombs. And in we go. It is all still part of the same cell, though, so it's still technically just, you know, the one dungeon for the catacombs. Symbols of the Pantheon, lever. Well, let's read this first. Dragon, Alduin, Agatosh, Fox, Lorcan, Shore, Hawk, Kine, Kinereth, Wolf, Mara, Snake, Orke, Arki, Moth, Debella, Whale, Stoon, Bear, Soon, Owl, Junal. And what does the tablet say? Present the image of the deity who shepherds the dead. Like, for all 4 of them? It just says that shepherds the dead, so... yeah. And... there it is. See, that's what I thought. I just, you know, I second guess myself if I think it seems almost too easy. Because I'm now trying to think of who we've encountered, like which of the people from the church we've found. Because we found Bellringer dead. We killed Gustav. We found Bellamy, whose eyes were carved out. That's 3 out of 5 people. I think that's 3 of them at least. So that might still leave 2 more. Oh, the old cathedral. Okay, thank you, yes. Thank you. Woe be to those who desecrate the grave of the old ones. Oh, and, well, alright. Hey, I haven't desecrated anything yet. Oh, who is that up there? Hold on, the Right Keeper. Okay, I thought he was gonna be one of the named priests from here. No, he's just someone else. Let me search him. Let me see if the Right Keeper had anything. Just basic stuff, but the fact that he turned to ash and everything implies that maybe he was part of, the experiments. Oh, Dragon Skull, hold on. Well, they said search for the firstborn of Akatosh, which, I don't know, big-ass dragon skulls seems maybe like I'm going in the right direction. Oh, God. Okie dokes. That is a Dragonkin Goliath. I'm just gonna back up a little bit. Alfred, have fun. Oh, even the dog is running away.
I'll see you in
Even
pieces.
the dog wants nothing to do with this. And finish him off, Alfred. You can do it. I believe in you. He's not even attacking us. Like, he's just kind of walking around. Nice job, buddy. Nice job. Heart of a Mortal. I'm gonna say don't eat that because I am willing to bet that that is going to be a necessary item. Oh god, I see another Dragonkin Goliath up there. Can I hit him? Oh, and immediately knocked him down. Alright. Well, he's gonna be a little mad when he wakes up. The communion word. Alright, well, I need to find a lever for that. Oh, is he getting up? Is he getting up? Yeah, he is. Oh, I'm just bullying him a little bit. He might not even know where I am. He doesn't know where I am right now. Oh, I need to get up there for that bridge. Oh. Alright, back in the central chamber where I found just the first etched tablet, and I'm realizing these stairs are going to lead to where that Dragonkin I just bullied was. Heart of a Mortal, yeah, I'm just waiting for those to be important. Like, maybe I need 3 Hearts of a Mortal in order to continue or something. Oh, alright. Lever for the bridge, thank you! I feel like they're not necessarily consistent in how they present puzzles to you. Because that was a very, I don't know, just in-your-face one compared to some of the others. I do love the addition of the ladder, by the way. I think that's a nice little touch. Like, lower the ladder, you now have this little convenient shortcut back up there or down here. Stuff like that, I think is really good. Alright, well now we've got the bridge lowered. Let's see where that leads, because I think really the bridge is the only other way I have to go right now. There's something up here, but... well, I know I also need to lower this gate here. There's something on this. There is a lever, of course there is. Lever for the communion ward. Now I feel like they're just spelling it out for me. I feel like it used to be a little bit more like, oh, you know, pray and leave an offering. And granted, maybe that is a little bit more straightforward, but I didn't know what the offering was gonna be. It was just whatever could weigh down the pressure plates. But now they're just like, yeah, just... we figured that you're an idiot, so please just do this. Hello? Guardian of the old ones. Oh, and you look like the ghost, the spirit that was open, or that was over by the portal. I'm fully expecting there to be a second phase. Or not. Communion word key, dragon scales, dragon swarm boots, gloves, hood, and robes. Sure, I'll be taking those. Solution of vigor, ash spawn. And I'll take the poisons for good measure, too. And I'm gonna need to weigh that down. I was just talking about that. Leave an offering at each of the shrines dedicated to our Lord. Well, I'm just gonna leave an offering at every shrine. I feel like there's not gonna be... Oh, never mind. Nope. Okay, there is a trick to it. Leave an offering at the shrine dedicated to our Lord. So, you know, in this case, that is going to be the dragon. So, one on you. Oh, sorry, I dropped that. I need that. Another on you. But this is going to be wrong, I'm pretty sure. There's instead going to be... Oh, I need that. There's going to be a dragon in here. And... there it is. The way is open. And of course, there's a third layer. The initial attempts at ascension were disappointing, and the results hideous. Nevertheless, we stayed the course. Our persistence was rewarded when we achieved communion.
Don't like the looks of this.
I don't either. No, me neither. I was waiting for a boss battle like as soon as I read that. Like that was just immediately where my mind went. Alfred, please tell me that was your stomach. I'm gonna choose to believe that it was. I want to show you how long this hallway is. Like, that's unnecessary. Like, what is the purpose of that? There's nothing in here. Like, come on. I didn't think he was alive. I didn't think he was gonna wake up. I just wanted to check. What did I just awaken in there? Oh my god. Did I just release something into the labyrinth? Am I gonna get stalked and murdered now? Hey. I'm hoping I didn't just sign our death warrants. Oh god. The Dragonkin abomination can't even Fusroda him. I could stagger him. Couldn't knock him down. Oh god. Oh, what are you? Ooh, a Dragonkin mistake? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to agree. It's not something I often like to say, but yeah, you were definitely a mistake. I'm also just looking through some of my items that I've gotten right now, because I didn't look at what the scythe got me, but that's a really cool power right there. Wielder receives an increasingly powerful blessing for every 20 beasts killed by the scythe. Would be curious what they count as a beast, but it's a really cool idea.
Let's get going then.
I'm also just gonna hockey the boomstick real fast. Oh, god, alright, hello. Oh, alright. I'm gonna have to recharge it fairly often, but... I mean, 100 damage and it's splash damage too? Not too shabby, and I think he's using the gun now too! I think I see him wielding it. And see, there's another mistake.
That's it. That's your best.
You do have to charge it up a little bit. Like, you do have to give it a decent charge time, but... yeah, for 100 damage, with splash damage, I'll take it. That's very, very nice. I'm gonna say this is where I want to be. I've just been walking down passageways, going any which way I could because of how just massive this place is. And I don't necessarily think they give a great sense of direction. I don't think they necessarily give a great sense of like, oh, this is you know, the way you want to go, the order in which you should be, like, exploring this place. So, you know, it's a little more freeform, it's a little more kind of, like, up to you to figure it out, but with how big some of this is, like, this unnecessarily long hallway and everything, I'm just like, yeah, I don't know that I needed all of that. Hunt your quarry to be granted audience with the moon. Oh, so this is Bloodborne. Like, this is absolutely positively just Bloodborne, then. Huh? Martin the Silverwing. Oh, of the Silverwing Order! I think we're just shooting at each other. I think we're both just
a scratch.
a couple gun-wielding hunters, yeah. Oh, what is he summoning? Oh, his hunting hounds. Oh god, I'm just gonna focus on him. Alright, hold on. Yes, I can, Martin.
Damn you!
I didn't even have to summon dogs to do my fighting for me. Oh, and there he is, Martin, in his beast form. Okay, a little stronger in his beast form. Got it. I also rushed in here. I did not give Alfred a chance to follow me before the gate closed. So he's just standing back there just yelling. Which, you know, I like to think of it as a little bit of emotional support. Like, he's encouraging me. He's helping in his own way. Oh god, alright, don't punch me in the face. A little unnecessary. Hunting boots variant? Oh, wait. That's the only one with a variant, I guess. I'll take it. There you are, buddy. Alright. I'll try not to rush in as much next time. But now I should be able to talk to the moon. Well, you don't look like the moon. When the stars are obscured and the sun fades, look then towards moonlight.
Wow. Would you look at that?
Yeah, I know. I just want to see Lunar Lorcan, Shrine of Hirsine, Shrine of Kinnereth. I was trying to look up towards the moon, but I can't see the moon from here. Oh, because... Yep. What I want isn't to look at the moon, but rather, I want to look at the lunar blade. Which, you know, ignore the fact that I'm over encumbered once again. Absorbs 30 points of magic, deals additional 20 damage while the moons are out, releases an energy blast with power attack that deals 50 damage. I'm gonna equip that. It's not gonna be as good as anything else that I'm using right now, but still. Okay, here we go. So, I'm not done yet, or maybe I just went out of order? Because I came back into the cathedral, into this third layer, and I found another fire. I found this tablet, the great old one, who was there when our universe was born, and I found Cromwell. The firstborn, seek it, seek the true firstborn of Akatosh, relinquish it from a painful memory, set the mind free. I'm gonna say there's more. Who are you? Walter, the Cathedral Warden. I was saying that I wanted to find the rest of them. I was saying that it's like, okay, well, we knew we found the bell ringer. We knew that we found Gustav, but there he is. Walter's one of the few that I still had left to find. Alfred, I hope you don't mind carrying his gear, because I'm not gonna be able to carry it at all. Walter's note, Walter's key, devotion. Burns the target for 30 points, targets on fire take extra damage. Some secrets are better left untouched. Let the truth be lost and forgotten. I care not to partake, for my devotion remains the same. No one must know. Uh-oh, and back-to-back boss fights? Nope. You're dead. It will lead us to Ascension, to Old Aldmeris, to our home. Quarters of Grand Master Matthias. I don't think I knew a Matthias. I don't think I saw a mention of him at all. The Old Ones, the Children of Akatosh, or as we call them, dragons. They are buried here. Their remains still containing the timeless aspect of Akatosh. Akatosh, Oriel, Lorcan, Shor, Talos, all different sides of the same cosmic coin. All are one. It told me everything. The firstborn, the great Old One. Am I gonna have to touch your eyes again? Or, it's the first time I've seen your eyes at least. Yep, cause here's Bradley. He poisoned himself too. Oh. Well, that's a fancy looking door. Okay, here we go. This is what I need. The grave of the Old Ones. See, I found where I wanted to go in the end. See, I got there eventually. Some of the design in this is just fantastic.
Don't like the looks of this.
Oh no, what is that? Oh god. Are we gonna have a floating enemy? Oh god, I'm also floating. Open the mind of divinity. Oh, well, it was so nice of you to come with me. I mean, this is way nicer than the cathedral. This is a lot nicer. What if we just stay here forever? You have traveled far, pilgrim. In search of what once was lost, you have faced many trials. Be not in fear, for your journey is at an end. You are now home. Yeah, somehow I don't believe that. Somehow I don't think you're very trustworthy. Welcome to the Old Aldmeris. Oh, you're alive! Oh. Okay. Whew. I was worried he was gonna try and fight us. You can sit down. You can go back to praying. I'm sorry to have disturbed you. Very rude of me, frankly. Oh, we got dragons. Can't talk to them at all, which, go figure. Proceed forward to be granted audience with our lord, the Dragon of Time. Papa? Akatosh is here. Is he finally gonna acknowledge me? I feel like he's been ignoring me for so long. It's about time that we finally talk. No. I gotta say, I thought Akatosh was gonna be a little bit more handsome. Commune with the dragon. See, that seems like a trick. That seems not like something I'd want to do. Thou have traveled far in thine search for knowledge, all brought about by an unquenching curiosity. Take heed, for secrets are secret for a reason. Okay, alright, I get it. Yeah. Whatever thou have sought, it ends here. I shall now liberate thee from thine terrible burden of curiosity. And boss battle. Well, Matthias the Pretender, I should have known. I really should have known. I should have just tried to attack him outright. I feel like that would have been the correct thing to do. I wonder if they actually would have let me just attack him outright and would have been like, oh, well, I guess you're too smart for us. Oh, he's a little tanky. Alfred, are you still with me? Oh, I think Alfred got locked behind the barrier. Yep. Should have known. Imagine if it had just outright killed me. Like, imagine if I had just been outright murdered for falling for the trick of communing with Matthias the Pretender. I'm okay with not outright dying. I'm kind of glad that I didn't, but it's one of those situations where had they done that, I would have been like, you know what? I really deserved that. I really had that coming. Oh, there we go. Oh, and Matthias the Rotting. I'll take a second stage, you know what? I think that's fair. Matthias the Rotting is much weaker than Matthias the Pretender. And I'm okay with that too. And there's a portal back. Okay, I need to go through the portal right now. Yes, I do. Well, we're in the truth. It doesn't look very good in here. Oh god, I can't see anything right now. If I wait a few hours, will I be able to see? Okay, fortunately, waiting did help with the lighting and everything. Still dark, but at least now I can see at least a little bit in front of me. Oh no, what are you? Oh god, that might be the worst abomination I've seen yet. You're not even hostile. Okay, there it is, the Bastard of Akatosh, which, you know what? That's about right. That is indeed what I would call you. Oh, the skies are clearing. That's gotta be good, right? Okay, here we go. This time, communing with the dragon might be right. This time, that might be good. Oh, commune with the Bastard of Akatosh, who's... Oh. Hey, I know you, bastard. The draconic figure motions with a gesture of what appears to be gratitude, before calmly fading away into nothingness. Well, Alfred, I think we did it. I think now we actually did it. Yeah, now I think we're actually at the end. Which... Grandmaster's Key, soul gems, some gold. Alright. I'm hoping there's a shortcut out of here. Like, I'm hoping this leads me back to the beginning. Why is this passageway so long? Hold on, let me see where I am. Yep, alright. Once again, like, for what purpose is this so long? Like, what does this accomplish? What is this doing? I'd understand it if, you know, if this was in another dungeon we had gone through and they were trying to use this as a way to loop back to something, but this is a new cell. Like, why did we need to make this as long as it is? And there it is, yeah, literally all that just so we can get back to the cathedral perimeter. Oh, wait a second, is this gonna drop me down to the statue of Talos? Yes, it is. Oh. Well, Alfred, wherever you are, we did it. We're home. This will be a fairly quick review. I think this mod is a good example of showing that you can tell really interesting stories through notes and journals. I got excited finding the cathedral priests throughout the dungeons, whether they were already dead or if they were hostile. I liked the mix of puzzle solving and combat, and some of the enemies here felt really unique, with there being some more terrifying and grotesque enemies the further you went into the dungeons. There's some great gear here, with a nice variety as well. You have the more knightly gear like Alfred's, you have the hunter-style gear, and you have the lunar sword, which is probably one of my favorite pieces from the dungeon. As you get a little further in, the Bloodborne inspiration becomes a little more on the nose. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but it definitely depends on what you're looking for in a Skyrim mod. I was glad that I brought Alfred with me. And even though he only had vanilla dialogue, the little reactions that he had to the dungeon were a really nice touch. Balancing wise, I probably would have been fine without him, but even just having someone who occasionally called things out really added to the experience. As you might have guessed, my biggest critique here would just be the sheer size of the dungeons. To put things in perspective, this video was edited down from just about 2.5 hours of gameplay. I'm someone that thinks that less is sometimes more when it comes to dungeon mods, and more often than not, I just want to make sure that things are kind of moving along, rather than feeling like I'm going in circles, sometimes not even sure which way I should be going next. That's not me saying that I want the dungeon to be only 10 minutes long and entirely linear, but for me, this isn't something that needed to be 2+ hours in length. Obviously, I was able to find the final boss, but it took me a while in the end, because I wasn't sure if the Lunar Sword was meant to be the finale. Now, with all that being said, while I'm not a fan of sprawling mega dungeons, I'm not the end-all be-all judge on dungeon designs. And I know there's a lot of people out there who love a long dungeon. So if you're looking for a longer dungeon experience, with some unique enemies, some cool gear, some really interesting set pieces, and an interesting story along the way, this one is definitely worth checking out. But that's gonna be all for today. As always, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.